Where did you and Charles come from?
We came from a meeting, madam.
Who did he have a meeting with? And don't try to lie to me.
I'm not sure, but we came from Paradise Hotel.
It's been a long time since we've meddled in each other's affairs.
I'm your wife, so I have a right to know.
But don't worry. It shouldn't be long before our annulment papers get here.
You filed for an annulment?
Yes.
I'll fight you in this.
Then I'll see you in court.
Charles, are you going to the charity ball?
I'm still thinking about it, but most probably not.
Where have you been?
From the pawn shop. I went to check on my pendant that I pawned there because I only have to save a few more and I can get it back.
You worry about so many problems.
I just don't know when I'll ever find everything that I've been looking for.
As for me, I found what I'm looking for. The thing is, she doesn't even see me.
Is Grace home right now?
What's your name?
My name is Andrew C.
Let him in. He's a friend of mine.
Margaret, we don't accept people who don't have experience.
If you only think of me as just William's wife, you will realize soon that I can serve a bigger purpose instead of what you're thinking.
I am not a mistress! I am not a mistress! Huh? You're a mistress! Not once will you ever get to be my equal! I don't need this! I am the wife! And you!
You were just fooling me. If Grace ever finds out about
Grace
this...
isn't going to find out, because we both have something vested in this.
I want to show you something.
I don't regret anything that I did. No one should ever find out that it was me. I was the one who killed George Wong.
Katarina, how did you murder my brother?
Madam?
Redentor, please have the car ready. I have an appointment.
Just you alone? The counselor and Andrew just left, madam.
Never mind. It's okay. I will never be at peace, not until I find out who the criminal is, the one who killed George.
I have already given you the whole day to get your mind straight about what you're going to tell me. Katarina, it's time I get your answer.
What you told me, Andrew, is that you wanted to talk to me. Now what is it that you wanted to tell me?
It's Grace, Mother. Somehow she doesn't believe that I have good intentions for her.
You know what? In a relationship, trust is essential.
Madam, it's his son, William, isn't it?
I know that. But why does he want to kill his own father? That's what I want to know from him.
Madam, it's their problem now, not ours, okay? Because there's someone interfering.
And you just let it happen? That attitude does not run in our blood. Remember that.
Is that why we finished our case that easily?
Counselor Go. Hello.
I'm so sorry, I don't usually do this. But, I didn't realize that you need reservations in this restaurant. So I came in and found that I have no tables, so, I'm sorry, is this a family dinner? Am I bothering something, or can you take me in as a guest?
Is this business or purely coincidental?
Purely coincidental.
Andrew, do you mind?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Join us.
thank you. By the way, I'm Jefferson Go, the lawyer that your mother defeated just recently.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. I'll sit here.
Yes.
Redentor. All the fighting that's happening mainly involves us three, okay? There's George. There's Edward and myself. Now I will never believe that Edward has nothing to do with George's death. It was Edward who ruined my good relationship with George. And my whole being tells me that Edward knows something about the death of his brother George.
Elizabeth is not the real heiress of George Wong. He found out the night that he died.
Let me borrow that necklace.
I was lost and confused that night.
who is he talking to?
Because you don't want to believe me. You know how evil your brother can be. I know we both know that, but until now you still believe what Edward told you. But why?
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Because I was really scared. I was scared because Edward was threatening me.
Don't you dare tell anyone. Because when you do, Helena, I will really kill your mother.
I was really scared. That if you find out about the truth, you wouldn't want to marry me anymore. George! George! George!
Was that a gunshot?
Grandfather!
What's happening here?
George! Please, somebody
Wait
get
here!
help! Get the keys!
George! George! George!
The door has been locked, and he's with Helena inside.
Somebody help us! Please, we need your help!
Emma, the keys! What did you do to him?
Nothing! I didn't
Father!
do anything!
What did you do?
I didn't do anything! We were just
Father!
talking!
Father!
Take this woman away!
Why? Why me? I didn't do anything!
Elizabeth is my daughter. I made them believe that she is the lost daughter of Charles, from his first wife.
I admire your honesty, Katarina. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to call the police. Yet another one to imprison.
Thank you. I just got lucky in Margaret's case because she had told the truth. And so I won easily, right?
You know what, Counselor? I was sure you were going to win. Because we didn't have enough evidence. And if ever, the case would just drag and drag and drag on, so it's a good thing that the case is done. Otherwise, we'd be filthy rich because of them.
Correction. It's just you. Because Helena C. is my family.
You know, that brings me to my next question. I don't see the connection. How are you related to Helena C? I don't think she has siblings or any children.
It will be split in half for Charles and for William. You will need more of the money that my husband will be getting.
And that Elizabeth. Think about it. Half of Sir George's riches will be given to her because she's the heiress. Would you believe that?
And how much would that be? Like millions?
Not just millions, a gazillion of millions, Grace. I think Elizabeth is the youngest, richest lady in our country today.
Then she's the perfect lady for Andrew.
I have a very good plan.
But just in case, Edward, that Elizabeth gets all the money, and the time comes when you will be joining our side, my daughter and I. It's as if you already have half of the riches of the Wongs. Now let's include what I will be getting. And don't forget Margaret's. And just maybe what will be given to William. You will have control of 3 parts of the Wong's fortune.
You just had to remember Andrew, huh? Whatever riches they have, they don't really work hard for them, Grace.
Nato. Not even our great-grandchildren will become as wealthy as these people, you know?
You're right. I wonder how it feels when you're given that much money. That makes me wonder.
I wouldn't know. And I don't think we will ever know, Nato. We will both die poor.
And I will be running all of our businesses by virtue of the majority of shares. Very good, Katarina. I'm impressed. I need more people like you, with killer instincts. You may go rest now. Well, William, this better be important. What is it?
I can't take it anymore.
Why? Do you find it too warm here? I'll send for an electric fan for you.
I did not kill my father. You know that.
Madam, the papers that need your signature are on your table.
Where's Auntie?
She left with Redentor. Didn't they tell you?
I need you to call her, please.
But madam, someone might see that you're here.
That's why I brought you here, so that you can protect me.
So who are we waiting for?
The devil himself.
Do you have evidence?
Please get me out of here.
William, I don't have the keys to your prison cell.
You have to get me out of here, or else I will tell everyone all that I know, Uncle.
Andrew,
Yes?
I told you to call your grandmother. Who are you texting? You've been wearing a frown for a while now.
It's Elizabeth, Mother. She's been asking me to meet up with her.
Elizabeth Wong?
Tell me, what do you know?
That it was you who wanted Father dead.
If I were you, William, I'd keep quiet. Your prison mates hate people who talk too much. They hate people who squeal on them. You wouldn't want your prison mates to think that of you, would you?
What are you trying to say?
My tip for you is don't take too long when you are taking a bath. And you do not want to sleep too much. Okay, boy?
Uncle.
Goodbye, William.
Uncle!
Yes, Mother.
Can you do me a favor?
What is it?
Please ask Elizabeth to come here.
What?
Please call her now, for me.
Okay, Mother.
I've been right all along.
Madam, where are you going now?
To the purgatory. I'm going to save a poor soul.
I don't want to see you or talk to you.
I think you need a good friend, William Wong.
Not someone like you.
I only came here to ask you one question.
I know nothing. Just leave.
What does your uncle Edward Wong have to do with the death of your father, George?
Hi, Elizabeth.
A counselor. Andrew didn't tell me that you will be here as well.
He just wanted us to get to know each other better.
Did you really want to see me, or was it your mother?
You told me you wanted to meet up, so here we are.
What will you have? Let's order some food first. Please call the waiter.
Waiter?
Wait a minute. Are we going to take long here?
We are just going to talk, Elizabeth. Please. And you can call me Anna.
The both of us should never be in a prison. Not ever. So, William, let us help each other, okay?
You will not get anything from me. Just leave.
Well, you know, I would really be proud if I was your real mother, but your father's making a mistake. And what do you think of how you were brought up by the people who took care of you?
Okay, I guess. I don't have any serious issues.
But you know, I would really be proud if you were my own daughter. Cheers.
Cheers, counselor.
Anastasia.
Got it.
But I am the one who will save your soul from this purgatory, William Wong. If you work with me and help me, I will not let you down. Not ever. Not like what your family did to you. And I know how to make things right with good people. I want you to think about it. I will give you ample time, William, so that you can think about what I am to you now in your life. Am I a friend or an enemy?
Hey! You've been out late. Why are you drunk?
I just had too much fun with my good friends. I'm sorry, Father.
Honey. Don't do this again. You came home really late tonight. You have no one but your driver.
You know what? I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Okay?
I'm your father. You can't stop me from being worried.
I need you to call Elizabeth and ask if she's home.
I'm just curious, Mother. You're not that nice to other people. Your attitude changed. Towards Elizabeth. Tell me why.
She's your friend, and now my friend too.
I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm just telling you that the next time you hang out with your friends, let me know, so I don't get worried.
I think you should get more worried about that wife of yours. Me, I'm doing fine here. See? Okay. Okay.
I don't like the way you're acting. Go to sleep now. Get some rest. Grace!
Elizabeth asked you the same thing. Why would her father think that you are her mother?
I just look like a lot of people.
But what does this mean? You just met Elizabeth, then you changed all of a sudden?
I am
Grace.
telling the truth, Father. Don't you agree? And who else would I be like? I'm just like you.
I wasn't there to raise you. If I was, you wouldn't be acting this way.
Isn't Elizabeth a special person to you? That's why she's special to me.
Mother, I didn't say anything about that. You know it's Grace I like.
I was brought up really well by the people who took care of me. There's no shouting, no fighting, definitely no killing!
Watch what you're saying!
Go ahead! Hit my face with that hand. Is that the reason why you were looking for me? To hurt me? And I thought we would be happy now that we're together, Father. What happened to that?
What's happening here?
My father slapped me.
Charles, what are you doing?
Elizabeth, what are you saying? Why are you making things up?
You want to hear another story? Huh?
Elizabeth, please go to your
No,
room now.
no.
Grace, a little help here.
Yuck, I can take care of myself.
Grace, please help her.
What's
Dada,
wrong
please.
with you?
Let's go.
Let me go.
Why are you hurting people now, Charles? You hurt me before. Now even your daughter?
I was just scolding her.
But how? You didn't have to hit her.
I told you I didn't hurt her. If I did do that, you have no right to tell me how to handle my daughter. Since when did you start caring for her?
I don't want you to hurt your daughter because of all this mess. Uncle Edward, this is my daughter, Stephanie.
Mother.
He knows everything now.
I am your new friend now, Stephanie. Sit down. Stephanie. I need you to sign this power of attorney so that I'll be the executor of all of that you'll be getting as the Elizabeth Wong.
So I will not be getting my share?
Your Uncle Edward can't visit you here every day because he's working on a lot of other things.
I want to get out of prison now!
William, don't worry. I'm working on your bail.
When? Give me a guaranteed date!
Of course not. You're Katarina's daughter. You will surely get something. The plan is, we let it circulate. All the riches and the properties of the Wong family. That's what your mother and I agreed on the other day. So that I do not tell Charles that you are not his real daughter. Go ahead, sign it.
Look, these things take time. Parricide is a heinous crime.
Tell Uncle Edward this, Counselor. If he doesn't get me out of here as soon as possible, I'll tell people the truth.
And what are you going to tell them?
What really happened? Make sure you tell him this. And if he says he cannot help me, then I will look for someone who can get me out of here.
To the riches of the walls, that it may multiply, that it won't be taken away by the enemy. More money for us, and death to the rest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, Stephanie, when is your birthday? Because by then, you'll have gotten all of your shares.
Well, Elizabeth's birthday is next week. Stephanie's will be soon.
I don't care about Stephanie. We will gain much more from Elizabeth. That is why we need to give her an extravagant party. A birthday party that will outshine all birthday parties.
That's a very good idea. I will work on it.
I'll be the one to plan this. And on that day, I will also announce my return.
Hello?
How are you, Counselor?
I'm much better now than how I was when we met.
That's the reason why I called. I just wanted to apologize for what happened at the ball.
Mr. Wong, you have no reason to give me an apology. You did not start the bad incident. And if there's anyone who should ask forgiveness from me, it's none other than your wife.
You cannot have a say in this, Katarina. You will continue with your charade. You have to continue pretending that you do not like Elizabeth because she is Charles' daughter from another woman. It's not only Elizabeth's party, it's partly mine. I will tell everyone there that I am the rightful heir to the Wong group of companies.
But Uncle Edward, you do understand that we are splitting this half, 50-50?
Counselor, that's why I'm asking for your forgiveness.
I think it would be more appropriate if she was the one who apologizes to me. Anything else?
I wanted to invite you.
I'm busy.
It's my daughter Elizabeth's birthday. I wanted to give her a surprise party. I'm inviting your whole family. Maybe that way both our families will finally be at peace.
Of course. 50-50. 50 for Elizabeth's party, and 50 for my own. Katarina, I can't help but notice. The ink hasn't completely dried up on that document that Stephanie signed today. I already feel that you're thinking ahead of me. I do not like that.
My only point, Uncle Edward, would...
Look, I will be in charge of everything here. Katarina, I know where you stand, okay? Everybody will be happy. You're happy? Stephanie will be happy? I'll be happy.
Auntie? Charles called and he was inviting me to the birthday party of our daughter.
Good. Accept the invitation. You work on Charles, while I will be working on William.
On William? What are you saying?
Are you sure about being on the same side with Edward?
I really don't have a choice. He found out something about me.
But what about Charles? He will insist that you get your marriage annulled. Hey, beggar! Why are you being nice to my father? Huh?
I was forcing him to admit that Edward has something to do with George's death.
But that's dangerous, Auntie. I'm sure Edward has manipulated William enough. William will surely tell Edward.
Madam, I was honestly just helping you last night.
You were helping me?
Elizabeth!
Don't you interfere,
I
poor
can
boy.
see right through you. And I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know it. So don't you ever try to fight me. You have no idea of what I can do to you. You don't know who I am.
William is in a prison cell, which means he was left to rot by Edward.
I still don't like this. William just isn't saying anything about Edward. I'm sure they're still talking.
What I think is, William is about to tell me the whole truth. Anastasia, I know how difficult it is inside the prison. He is surely not as smart as Edward. That's exactly why he's locked up.
If only Madame Katarina wasn't there, I could have stopped Elizabeth from hurting you. I feel bad for all the housemaids there. They're treating you like animals.
We can't really do anything about it while I'm indebted to their family. I can't leave that house.
But they're too much.
Beck! Hey, Grace!
Beck!
How are you?
Hello.
Are you
Hi,
okay?
Beck.
I'm doing okay here.
Father.
And you?
Son,
Manuel.
Grace.
I'll just get some water.
Manuel, have you heard anything about my mother?
Beck and I just got home from church. We were just hoping.
Why would you think that she's there?
Oh, one of my friends told me that some people saw Ebang there once, begging for food. All skin and bones. She looked like a bag lady. Maybe she has seen us and hid from us.
Hello.
Mr. Wong. How did you know that I'm here at this site? How did you find me here?
Well, it was easy talking to your secretary, Josephine.
Mother, what happened?
It's Charles. I called his office earlier today. He had another meeting with Anastasia C.
But what for? Isn't the case done?
They're having an affair.
What?
I didn't know that there's a housing project being built by the C Corporation.
This is just charity. For the foundation of Auntie, of Helena.
Maybe there's something I can do to help.
That's okay. I'm sure you already have a foundation for the Wong Enterprises, right?
Charles is thinking that Anastasia is his first wife, Diana. I think he's courting her.
Wait, we're not even sure about that. And I'm sure...
I saw them! I saw them at the ball. Charles told me that he wasn't going to go. But when I went there, I saw him with Anastasia.
Helena paid your husband a visit today. It was reported by my eyes and ears in the place.
You mean William is taking Helena's side?
Not just yet. But I'm sure William will give in. Your husband has a weak fighting spirit. Like a jellyfish. No backbone whatsoever.
Hello. Can you please call our supplier of construction materials? And please coordinate with Helena C Foundation. Yes. Okay, I'll give you the number of the secretary of Counselor C. Okay.
You didn't have to do that.
Well, you can't blame me. Just think of it as payment for all the mistakes that my family has caused yours, Counselor.
Mr. Wong, you don't owe us anything. But thank you anyway.
My goodness. To think about that.
Please. Please, Stephanie, help me through this. I don't care if I lose everything, but I cannot imagine losing Charles.
What are we going to do?
I need you to talk to Anastasia. You should tell her to stay away from my husband. I don't want to lose him.
I can talk to William, Uncle Edward.
Nothing will happen even if you talk to him. We need to get rid of your husband, William.
But how?
I have a plan.
Madam, you have a guest outside.
Who?
It's Elizabeth Wong.
Ask her to come in.
Yes, madam.
Hey, you. Why are you destroying the marriage of my father and his wife? You're a mistress! What? Am I mistaken? You're my father's mistress!
Elizabeth, I need you to listen to me carefully. That is not true.
You were with my father today. And the party? The other night you were with him too, and you even embarrassed my Aunt Katarina.
But that's not true. There's nothing. Your aunt was being rude to me.
That's what you deserve. You're the mistress after all, aren't you?
This is company money.
I know. I know, Uncle Edward, I know. This is the money that Charles is using to help the C family.
And why is he helping them?
Well, it's because Charles is having an affair with Anastasia C.
What now?
I'll repeat myself. I am not seeing your father, okay?
You're a liar. That's why you've been so nice to me lately. And I thought you wanted me to be close to you. It was my father all along. Smooth, counselor. Very smooth. Befriending the daughter well, so the affair with the father won't be known.
Listen, Elizabeth, that's not true.
Please stop with all the lies now, counselor. And stop seeing my father. Leave my father alone and let my family be, do you get me? And I don't ever want to hear that you are secretly seeing my father. You whore!
Elizabeth! Elizabeth, wait!
Where is your no-good husband? I will not allow him to squander my money, only for him to help the C's. That imbecile! Margaret! Get in here!
Yes, Uncle.
I need you to call the construction company that's dealing with Charles. Cancel all transactions. Both of your husbands are no good. They're a couple of blundering idiots!
Can you spare me some change?
Excuse me, you have to wake up.
Excuse me.
Madam?
Please wake up. Wake
Please.
up. Everyone, wake
Come on
up.
now.
Come on now, get up. Get up now. Come on. Please take all of
Come
them.
on, let's go.
Make sure you get all of them.
Okay.
Wake up now. Come on, help me get her up. You're not allowed to stay here.
Please have pity on me. I haven't eaten for days.
Okay. Of course. We'll give you food as soon as we get to the health center.
Is that Epang over there? It's your mother.
Mother!
We'll take her from here. Thank you. Thank you.
Mother, why did you run away?
You know what? Beggars aren't allowed here.
Got it, madam. Thank you. We'll take her home.
Next time, please look after your mother.
Mother, let's go home
Let's go now, Grace. Let's go.
Why did you leave, Mother?
Hey, Eppa!
Mother!
Hey!
Nato!
Eppa!
Please help her! Mother! Please help us! Please! Please help my
Let's
mother!
go.
Mother!
Of course, come on now, Grace. Let's take her to the hospital.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Uncle, we're having a meeting here.
And I should be the one presiding over this.
Gentlemen,
Cancel all transactions, Charles.
I'm using my own money.
Money of my family.
I'm George Wong's son. I am family.
You're disrespecting your father's legacy. By helping your enemies, Charles.
Uncle, this will make them forget the shame brought upon them when we put Helena C in prison.
You're helping a worthless family, Charles.
You're the one who's worthless.
Charles! Uncle!
You're a disgrace. You're helping the enemy. You should be helping those of your own blood.
Until you haven't won the case for you to steal the money given to me by my father, I am still the one who has the right to run the Wong Company. And what will be left is all for my daughter. You can't do anything about it. Now, can I just go back to my meeting?
Enjoy everything while it lasts, Charles. Because I assure you, it will not, boy.
Throw that away. Before you receive anything on my behalf, make sure to ask me first.
So it's true then, that you and Charles have a relationship.
Stay away from Counselor Anastasia C.
What?
Andrew, you'll be late for the party.
I'm not going, Mother. She's not even my friend.
So, if I invite you, will you come with me?
Well, I'm free tonight.
Are you leaving?
Yes. I have to attend to something very important.
Hello?
Watch out, because I'm coming back for you. I will have my revenge, even if you all end up dead.
Dora? It's a birthday party for Charles's daughter today.
Who is Sir Charles's daughter?
Ladies and gentlemen, the real heir to the Wong family, Elizabeth Wong.